yourself, fool.
Coming live direct from Los Angeles, California. It's the Greenthumb Show. Just sit back and enjoy the show. Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Everybody, welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Podcast. It's Tuesday. We got a special one for you, and I'm going to go out of rotation here because I want to surprise you, folks, here in the insane asylum. And you have to spread the word quickly once you find out who is here with us today. It's a legend. You know what I'm saying? Icon.
Indeed.
Stoner number one, in my opinion. And so I'll just do this quickly. We got E-Zone up in here back from his one-day vacation.
Yep.
We got Bobo back from wherever the fuck he was coming from. Sorry, Bobo.
It's never a positive thing, huh?
I love Bobo. This is my brother. We know this. Come on. We got Colton and Raw Raw controlling the mothership down there.
What up, what up?
Yup. And we got Mr. Goodlight, C-. And I want you motherfuckers to guess who you think we got here right now. Who do you think we got here, chat room? Come on. Who do you think it is? Who do you think it is? Fuck it. Should I tell him, C-?
I think you should.
It is the inspirational, legendary, iconic stoner number one, Mr. Thomas Chong, up in here.
Yes.
Oh, that's me.
Man, they should knight you and give you a sir, Sir Thomas Chong.
Some people are saying, get the fuck out of here. I said, get the fuck in here.
No, it's really inmate Tommy Chong.
Inmate Tommy Chong. Yes.
It has a number to go
Sir
on.
is the guy that was guarding me.
Right.
It's good to see you again, my friend.
Good to see you.
You amaze me because you keep busy at all times, and I mean,
Well, when you get my age, man, you gotta keep moving, man.
yeah, I believe
Don't
you.
get
Close
stuck.
your eyes, people think you're dead. You gotta stay awake and you gotta keep moving around.
Yeah, let people know. Give them
Oh,
a signal.
Yeah.
Say, hey, I'm still
Let
here.
your body know, man.
Let your body know. Yeah.
Keep going.
I mean, I think that's a lot of people. A lot of people forget that as they get older. Like they wind down, slow down, and they you know what? I'm just gonna relax, and you relax too fucking much
You're gone.
before
man.
you're relaxing too long.
You're
yeah.
either gone or they're spoon fed you in some home.
Yeah, you got to keep it. I noticed people that are up in age that constantly keep it moving, man. I mean, they don't miss a fucking beat.
Nah.
True.
Yeah.
I was watching. I watch Dean Martin roast now.
Oh man.
Because I see the people that were old when I was young.
Yeah.
And listening to them talk, man, they got some. Oh man, you gotta check them out.
They were snappy.
They got the best jokes and the best shit going on with each other, and talking bad about each other. And it's and racial.
And you know what's crazy?
Right.
They don't.
They don't pull punches.
No
Yeah, the deep-
counterculture there,
Yeah,
At
the
all.
cancel culture.
You
man.
know what's
Nah.
crazy is that they told all them crazy ass jokes, right? And because I watched a lot of them, I watched some of them, right? And they all racked each other up tremendously.
Hell yeah.
But they did it in a way that they didn't use any expletives. None of them ever
They never had to.
they were so funny.
But they would allude to it so
Yeah.
much, man.
like Don Rickles. Anytime he
Rickles.
came up, he was fucking killing them.
Oh, yeah, all the time. You had to be careful. Right?
You have to be careful with Don Rickles. There he goes, right there. As a
Don-
matter of fact, Don motherfucking Rickles.
Yeah,
Don.
he was funny. He was funny as fuck.
Yeah, man.
Orson Welles
Orson Welles.
kicked Don's ass.
What?
Oh, yeah. You got to hear Orson Welles because he's a Shakespearean.
Yeah.
And he can put you down like no one has ever put anybody down.
Yeah.
He has hands.
He's
Those actors.
He's
you
what
know,
they call an orator, right?
Yeah, well, when you get actors, doing comedy, these guys, they can talk for a day and a half without looking at a script or anything because they're trained and they know how to deliver lines.
Yeah.
And so you think Don Rickles, oh yeah, he's right on it. But when those Shakespearean guys start putting you down, put your ass down, man, it's like
They do it in a way that's ice cold.
Ice cold.
Yes. I want to
so
learn
cool.
that.
So
too.
much fun.
Yeah.
I've been watching that and having a great time. And they don't hold like they got Ruth Buzzy in there beating everybody with the pillow.
Yeah.
She is classic.
She
too.
was good.
Yeah.
Well,
Ruth
they,
Buzzy.
now they would hold it, stop, cut. We can't have that. But back then, it was the crazier, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
for
and
sure.
she'd not only beat the hell out of one guy, and then they'd try to stop her. And she's a little gymnast or something.
Yeah.
Because they literally, like this one guy, what's a big bear or what his name is, he tried to hold her. And she just wiggled her ass through, and she's really beating the hell out of these guys. They're trying to protect themselves.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
you got to see it, especially if you like me. I got stoned and I sit back and I watch. Now that's real comedy.
Yeah. Have you ever seen those roasts? D-Zone?
That old?
Yeah, the Dean Martin.
No, I have like.
You should check those out. Like those fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And they let loose.
And they let loose. You would love that shit.
Yeah.
Trust.
Yeah.
Guarantee
Yeah.
you.
They don't hold back, and
no,
and they got enough short, so you don't get bored at all because the people are up there. They're not up there that long,
And
but
they
they're
all
up there long enough to get the best of them all.
they all ripped each other pretty hard, but it was in such a classy type of way.
Yes.
It wasn't, like these roasts these days, they're funny as fuck, don't get me wrong, but like, the language is much different. Like these guys were doing it on TV.
Yeah.
As opposed to
Well, they had that moral thing.
that whole shit with the
They
FCC.
only had a couple of channels, NBC, CBS.
The thing for me is that, if you can make people laugh without having to curse and like you can give it to them like that, I mean, that hits because, I mean, there's this channel on Pluto that they just, there's a comedy thing and all of the comedians, they don't curse, but they are on the money. People are hysterical laughing because, the way their delivery and everything like that. You don't need to have to curse all the time just to get that extra joke.
I think it's funny when they use it. You know what I mean? I don't mind it, but it's when that is always like that has to ignite the punchline. Then it's an overuse.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between like those comedians from back in that time.
Yeah.
That
Totally.
they could not use it.
Well, they had training.
Yeah. And they had
be
training
it
for it.
acting or be it real life or just years in nightclubs and
Learning how to read the room.
Yeah. Oh, totally. And taking it to one level, then another, and then another level. Oh man, that's why when Trump started his shit, because he really is like a failed comedian, and he's out there.
I can hear that.
And he gets laughs because he's Trump, and he says his stuff, and people believe all that shit. But if he was a real comedian, man, like he had to go up against Sam Kinison or something like that.
Oh yeah, no.
He'd be gone.
Now, have you ever been roasted or have you participated?
Yeah, they got roasted.
I got I'll tell you a great story. I got roasted. Dick Shawn came on. He's an old-time comedian, and he was quiet. He was chewing something before his bit, Kept putting something in his mouth. I was watching him, and then when it was time, there, Dick Shawn, he stands up and he like pukes all over the, He was chewing some kind of green breath mints or something.
Oh man!
But it looked like puke coming out. That's how he started. and then this young kid doing his first show comes on and does his show. And doesn't come back, and I'm the guy that's being roasted. He doesn't come back and say, hey Tommy, how are you doing? Before or after thing. He does his show and he leaves. You know who that guy was? Seinfeld.
Wow.
Damn.
His first show ever on TV. He doesn't even.
What
he
year was
he never
that?
said my name.
What year was that?
I'm not sure. 80 something. Wow. Something.
Oh, that was obviously way before you and Cheech got roasted together.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
way before.
So this
Cheech and I were broke up.
Yeah, that's right.
And this young comedian. Now my wife saw him. He says, "Oh, he's good. He's going to be really big. He's going to be good in that." But he wasn't. He was a snotty.
He didn't say your name?
Fucker, you know. In fact, I told his writers. I met his writers one day, and I told them that story because it was a big insult. You know, I mean,
Did he
at
not say
least
it
you
in
come
the
back
intro?
and say, you know, congratulations on being roasted, or you know, something. Nothing.
He didn't say
And so I
it.
told the writers, and you know what they said? He said, "That's the ultimate put down, man." You know, that was the ultimate roast.
That was the roast of roasts.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Ethan?
I said, well, did he not intro you when he was supposed to? Like, when did he not say your name?
He didn't say it at all.
At all.
So,
in his
like-
act. He just did his act. Every notice, that, you know, his whole thing.
Yeah.
He
So-
just went out. All he
didn't-
knew was his act.
He didn't actually roast him. He went
No.
did a bit and didn't
Yeah.
mention his name and rolled off.
Oh, it's like he just did like a regular 15-minute set. It was like, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go up there, and he
Yeah.
had his material ready.
Yeah.
Has he asked you to do his comedian getting coffee in cars?
You know, Seinfeld, the whole New York crowd, they put Cheech and I down. you
Really?
know. Oh,
Really?
Yeah. Well, we've never hosted Saturday Night Live. But
That's
yet
true.
they had characters they
Of-
called Cheech and Chong come on Saturday Night Live
Damn.
and do a third.
They were afraid of you guys. I think
It was
so.
more like disdain. You know, it's not so much afraid. Yeah, they were afraid.
Probably both.
Yeah, well, we influenced. See, we were before Saturday Night Live,
Right.
And so Belushi became a big Cheech and Chong fan.
Yeah.
Although the rest of the Second City people hated us because
They weren't stoners. They weren't partying, right?
Well, no, we stole a lot of their bits.
Oh,
There you go.
That's how we got our start, you know.
Wow.
And here they are. They're struggling in the little improv clubs, you know. And I, you know, and they're very, you know, theatrical and all that. Well, you know, I was a musician at the time, and I'm checking out all the improv clubs because I got more into comedy than I got into blues because you can only hear blues so much. You know?
Right.
After a while, you got to, oh, okay, I heard that. So I got into comedy. And then when I went up to Canada, we had the family owned a couple of nightclubs that were given to us, by the way. And one was a strip club. And so when I started, I was in between gigs, you know, Motown had basically took Bobby Taylor by himself and left me off, you know, goodbye. And so I had nothing to do, so I started working the lights in the strip club. And then with me thinking about all the improv that I'd seen, I said, shit, these girls would make perfect improv actors, you know, because they're gorgeous when they come in their street clothes, but then they look like hookers when they get on their
right.
boas and shit, you know.
Yeah.
And so I turned the strip club into an improvisational nightclub.
What a key
Wow.
move. That's when
It was
Cheech came
so
over,
funny.
right?
Well, Cheech came later because I had a partner named Dave, and an old long hair. He was a very funny guy. And then we had a straight guy named Rick Lenz. Well, Rick, his wife, he was a real actor, and so his wife had no idea. She thought he was doing community theater, and she had no idea he was working with strippers, you know, naked chicks. And so,
That'll do it.
So when we got the front page of the paper, because we really made a splash in Vancouver. Well, then when his wife saw that, you know, they had the two strippers leaning over with their titties, you know, in Rick's face, and the wife came down and took him by the ear and led him home. Ooh. And so that's how we got Cheech.
Is that club still there?
Oh no,
No?
it's a bank now.
Damn.
So was that the same Dave as the inspiration of Dave's Not Here?
Well, that was the Dave.
That was the Dave.
That was the Dave.
And he wasn't there.
Dave's not here.
I got to tell you this, man. You'll love this. Cheech and I we're finishing up a documentary, and
dope.
so the guy that's making the documentary,
Congratulations on that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
he got us in the desert because he wanted some some conflict between Cheech and I, because Cheech tells his story, I tell my story, and that now he wanted us to get together and then play those alternate stories, because Cheech has his side, I got my side,
Right.
and so now we're together in the car and we're supposed to be arguing about it. So my biggest beef was that Cheech and Lou Adler, the producer, and everything, they were going around saying that we never had a script. We just did those movies. There was never a script. And it's bullshit, because I wrote the script.
Right.
We had a script. You can't do a movie without a script.
No.
Right.
Yeah, that would be really hard,
To
right?
improv that whole thing?
Improv.
Wow.
You could do a TV
what
show
we
maybe,
did,
but
what you do with improv, you set the scene. Okay, you're so-and-so, you're so-and-so, and you're trying to do this. And then you let the actors go.
Right.
So you make up your own thing.
You picked the scenario. You set it
So
up.
what I did, I wrote the whole scenario of Up in Smoke. That was me. And all the other movies that we did. And then when we did the other movies, then because everybody's walking around, we never wrote this. We never had a script. We just went out there and did it.
Wow.
How do you do that? Oh, we just did it. And so then Cheech and I were arguing about it, because Cheech was always saying that we never wrote, that he wrote as much as I did. Mm-hmm. And that's not true.
it was downplaying your credit for all the work you put in on it.
And it was kind of embarrassing, because you don't like to blow your own horn.
Right.
Not only that, it's hard, and
Yeah.
you hurt your own neck.
Hurt your neck and
100,
back.
But you know what I'm saying? But you always have your partner
Yeah.
is supposed to give you the ups. Well, Cheech never did. He would tell people, and he even wrote his own book where he'd give his side of the so-called story,
And that's
But anyway, Dave's Not Here is a perfect example of how I wrote by improv. Because when we did Dave's Not Here, Cheech thought we were doing another bit. In fact, we were supposed to be doing another bit. He goes outside. Now, we got the mic on. He goes outside, knocks on the door, and I'm supposed to let him in. And then we start the bit. Well, he goes outside, and the door locks from the inside. It's hot as a mother outside. And I'm in a nice air-conditioned studio like this. So Cheech knocks on the door, and I'm not sure if it's recording, because this is the first time we ever recorded anything.
Yeah.
And so when he knocked, I automatically looked at the door, and so I didn't see if it was recording. And so I'm back staring at the recording, and then he knocks again. So I go, "Who is it?" And then I look down at the recorder to see if it was recording, and boom, I could hear Cheech. He's annoyed because I was supposed to open the door and let him in. It's me, man. Come on, open up. I got the stuff. I think the cops saw me. So there's a big pause. Now I'm writing the bit. I got him outside. I'm writing like, this is how you create. He knocks again. And I'm sitting there in a nice, cool thing. Who is it? Cheech, come on, man. It's me. I think the cops saw me. Come on, open up, man. Come on. It's hot out here. That's what he said.
So he wasn't doing a bit. You made a bit out of that.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
That's how I wrote. That's how I wrote the whole movie. I would set up the scenarios, then I realized, see, the minute he started doing that, come on, man, open up. He never broke character. He never once broke character, because he wasn't being the Chicano. He wasn't being the, Pedro. Hey, man, come on. No, he was Cheech. He was Richard. And so when he knocked again, and I kept saying, "Who is it?" Then he says, "It's me, Dave, man." He just made up a name. "It's Dave, man. Come on, open up. Come on." And I said, "Dave?" He says, "Yeah." And you could hear it. Oh, he's going to open the door. And I go, "Dave's not here." He went bananas, man. "I'm Dave, man. Open up the door, Dave." So
that was real reaction.
I opened the door, and he was almost attacking me. He was going to And then I said, wait, listen. So we played it back. And we played it back at least an hour, over and over again. And we laughed. It was so funny.
Because that's gold, right?
It was a perfect bit.
That's gold.
And look at it, it's still being done now.
Yeah.
Now, that was the first thing we ever did recording-wise. And that set the stage for the rest of our career.
It's little things like that that turn into big things. Because just that little spark of magic from an idea from, oh, you know what? I'm going to push the buttons real quick.
Yeah. But I realize that I've had experience all my life with acting, because when I was a kid, we never had TV, we never had, anything. It was going outside. You guys get outside. And so we go outside, and then we had all families, and there was one little game that these girls would play, it was like playing house. But there was a whole family living in the projects kind of in Calgary, one big mansion, and there's all these families, and there was a group of girls that would, my age, a little older maybe, the same, and they would play house, and you'd be the father, and and you come home after work, and so we would do these little skits, and so I learned how to improv since I was a little guy, and so it was so natural, because okay, you're the mom, you're the dad. I mean, you're the dad. We'd play these little things and work out little things and play not only one day, but for a week. You get up, go home, have supper, blah, blah, go to sleep, get up, okay, go down and start the game again, Okay. And that's the way we were brought up, because there were no toy stores, there was no television, you had to make your own enjoyment, and there was nothing for kids to do until you became old enough to hit a ball, or catch a ball, or play sports. And that's the way kids were, That's how we entertained ourselves, and that's how I became what I am now.
Improv was a big part of it.
Always.
I mean, that's a whole different muscle than writing and setting up the scenario through the writing.
Well, when you write, you got actors that you're writing for, and you got characters that you're writing for, and then you get actors to play those characters,
Right.
But with CHEECH and CHONG, see, we kind of invented that whole genre, and then when we got into the movies, that wasn't Up in Smoke wasn't the movie. I got tired of the road. I got tired of going to Australia. Fuck, I didn't want to go there again.
It's a long stretch.
That's a long flight.
It's a long stretch.
Well, it's a long flight. You don't have any Chicanos there. So we had to write a whole new show.
Yeah, because it's tough for them to understand some of the
And you can't get up and do Chicano bits there,
because they don't get it.
And so, but they understand they understand sex and all that. And so it was going to be our third tour in Australia. And and every time you went to Australia, you missed summer here.
Right.
And then you get winter there. And then you come back. And so we missed at least 2-3 summers.
I can relate.
And
I can totally relate.
Yeah. I was living in Malibu, and I'd see the fruit on the trees getting ripe, but by the time I come home, the staff and everybody had I never got it for 3 years, and so then I wrote a movie, and then I let CHEECH and Lou Adler know, and then Lou said, well, I'll get a deal with Paramount. So Lou went out and got a deal with Paramount, and then by the time we got ready to shoot the movie or to start working on the movie, CHEECH and I we were looking for a director, and we couldn't find a director. And then we found one, this Floyd Mutrix, and Floyd, he was an old-time director. And directors, by nature, they take their time.
Yeah.
And they bullshit around. Well, if you're the actor in front doing all the work,
Yeah.
it's a different thing. Anyway, we couldn't get along with Floyd, and so then Lou Adler says, "Hey, I'll I can direct, because
So that's how he got involved in the first one.
That's how. He was a producer and the director.
And the director. Oh, wow.
And that's how we did
He
it.
put on both hats.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's quite a thing right there.
Yeah.
What you got in those packets right there?
Oh, these are breast strips. In fact, while you guys are smoking away,
You said breast?
breath.
Oh,
Breath.
okay. I said breast strips.
Nah, you don't want no breasts.
I'm like, whoa. I'm like,
But how would that even compute, Bobo? It's like breast strips. Just put them on your titties.
I was trying to,
Are you guys getting man titties too? Shit, I got a pair now, man. I go to bed at night.
I'm trying to keep it to an A cup, man. I'm trying to keep it to an A, man.
Try to stay in there.
I'm trying to stay in A, man.
Want that double nothing.
Nah. That double D is not for me.
True that.
Just wait.
Yeah, it looks like shatter when it comes in a little envelope.
But anyway, I love these strips, man, because one thing, I don't have to drive. If I had to drive, I wouldn't be doing this.
Okay. All right. How strong? What's the story? I'm interested.
Yeah, you got Bobo interested.
I think this says 10 milligrams.
You had him interested in saying not having to drive.
It's 100 milligrams.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't see that?
Wait, is it 100 milligrams per package
It's
or
10
per
per
strips?
package.
Yeah. It's 10 servings of 10 milligrams equals 100.
Oh, you almost scared
you
him right
almost
there.
scared.
Like,
Because 100, yeah.
Why
you try-
It says 100 milligrams right there.
how you gonna do that?
Why you try to scare Tommy, man?
Well, Tommy's
Come on.
eyes widened
Man.
up so big. It's like, are you serious? 100?
Man, the red came out of his eyes. He was just straight
Oh, shit.
white right there. Like, what?
Hey, do you know anybody can get us a drink of water?
Yes, Magic Curtain.
Oh, here, I got one.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, we got bottles.
When we were on the desert, man, they had to keep hydrating us.
I
'Cause
bet.
It got like 108.
What, in Australia?
It does that.
No, when they were filming the documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, the documentary. We just done him.
He wants you to take him back home to Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Are you from Canada?
No.
I mean,
wants to be.
He wants to
I
be.
wasn't born there, but, I was reborn there,
He was reborn there.
I went out there.
He loves it.
I went out there to do comedy with my friend Jason Rouse, who's
Yeah.
in Toronto, and then I fucking loved it. So
Oh, isn't it great?
yeah, it's the best.
Oh, man. One time, CHEECH and I did a concert at Massey Hall in Toronto.
Yeah.
We got, the applause was so great that we used it in Earache My Eye when CHEECH, at the end of the concert,
Yeah.
that applause, that's from Massey
from-
Hall.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you imagine? I mean, they loved us so much there. Oh.
They get it. The fans down there,
Yeah,
they
they had-
fucking get it.
Well, Canadians, man, we believe
Yeah.
everything that we see and we hear. Like we hear a guitar riff on the radio and you go, oh, wow, that guy's fast. We don't know that they overdubbed it and sped it up and all that other shit, And, we believe.
Buy into it.
We do, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, some of our best shows were out there in terms of Cypress Hill. I know we played Massey Hall, I think, once or twice, and
Yeah.
just
They had
we would do psychedelics when we were in Canada on stage. We would totally,
Yeah,
For sure.
you can.
totally
Yeah.
smash ourselves out on
Oh,
some
you
mushrooms.
can, yeah, because it's
And enjoy the ride.
that's what Cheech and I did.
Yeah.
When we were doing.
Oh, we did it because you guys did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
were-
we heard about the things you guys did, and we're like, we want to
We
do
wanted
it.
to try it. Like, see, see how it was.
Yeah.
when we were doing improv, every once in a while, Cheech and I would, the whole crew would do a little thing of acid. It was incredible, man. When you can see the applause,
Yeah,
Nice.
right? Like the applause when you're at peak level at that time had to be crazy, just seeing everybody fucking clap and then they're cheering and shit like that. Well, you're at that moment.
Yeah.
That's got to be crazy because the way we seen it, like with us, we were used to seeing people like moshing and stage diving and crowd surfing. So that right there, seeing all of that while we were at peak level was crazy.
yeah.
It's a whole different.
Wow, I don't think is that era ever the stage diving and moshing. And that? Do you think that's ever going to come back?
I don't know. I think
You think?
I think
yeah.
at certain shows, yeah,
Yeah.
people are gonna definitely go for it.
You
And,
think, like-
and other shows will try to be safer, I guess. But there's gonna be people that are just
A
going
rock
for it.
concert, there's no way you can't have like one of these bands just
A
be like,
metal
oh, fuck
fest?
it, I'm gonna jump out.
Yeah, like a metal fest. Yeah, it's hard to stop those
like
guys from.
fools that go to metal concerts already look like they don't care. You know what I mean? So they're gonna be like, fuck it, jump on me.
Colton, if you can find an example of like, let's just say like one of the metal fests and like at the peak of the mosh pit, they got moves, right?
Yeah. Crazy.
They got these moves. They call there's obviously the average mosh and the mosh pit, the whirlwind and all that. But they got this thing called the death wall too, or some shit like this, right? C minus, is that what it's called?
Yeah, the wall
Right.
of death.
Yeah. And so what they do is they separate from each other and wait till the song stirs up, and then when it gets to the aggressive part of the song, boom,
they
they
go.
all just clash, and then it starts all this crazy chaos. Here it goes right here, look. Boom.
Bow.
This is the death wall.
Is that
All that energy.
that's sped up, right?
No, this is real time.
No, it's a little special.
It looks a little
You think that's sped up?
It's just a little
Yeah.
sped up.
It's a little
Yeah.
sped up,
That's barely sped up.
That's like Braveheart shit.
I've seen it happen live.
Exactly.
but that's the concept.
When I was on tour
No,
with Prophets
no.
of Rage, I saw stuff like this.
That's what happened at the Capitol,
Right?
Oh, right?
the insurrection.
Yeah.
That's what happened. That's they
death
got
wall.
all of them. Let's go down and do it. Yeah, everybody.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so imagine seeing that right there happen on psychedelics.
You know.
We didn't see it
yeah.
quite like that, but I mean, we did, because these death walls didn't exist when we were doing that. But like, imagine if you're peeking seeing that. That's got to be the trippiest fucking thing.
And the one good thing, a cool thing, I should say, is that see when you do it as a crew and everybody's like, it's
Yeah.
like it's us and it's them, but it's like it's us. It's amazing, man. It's a great feeling because think of the people that just do it solo, and it's just only them. You know, it's like
Get hurt.
yeah, things can go.
Yeah, my son
wrong.
got hurt.
yeah.
He went to one of those, and you know where they're diving and they catch you.
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah.
dove and no one caught him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
How bad did he get hurt?
Oh, his back was all bruised, you know.
Yeah, that shit hurts.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
Sciatica.
listen, when they miss, or you jump wrong, it's unforgiving. We were on tour. I think it was. I don't know if it was the Soul Assassins tour. It might have been, but we were on tour, and we had our own our own cooking staff. So and the two cooks, one of them was this little short lady, and she would see us dive out in the crowd every night. And at the end of the tour, she asked us, "Hey, can I go do one of those stage dives?"
no.
And she was like, and we were like, "Yeah, okay. So tell me how to do it." And we told her, "Look, when you jump, you want to jump up and out, not straight away." And we emphasized that to her many times, up and out, not straight away. She launched off the stage like a fucking bullet. And there was this one guy, luck of the draw, random shit. He happened to be like maybe 6'4", standing out in the crowd.
She dove toward
Boom!
him.
Right into his face. The top of her head, right into his face. They both go down.
You cracked somebody's skull.
Oh
like
my
that.
God!
She had a lump.
She had a lump. He had a lump. It was lump
That
mode.
mother
Sounds
lumped
horrible.
up.
Oh my God! Hey, when we watched it back, because I think Estevan had the footage,
Yeah.
and he might have this footage because we're doing our documentary right now too. But we were filming everything at that point because now we had the handheld cams and all that shit. Someone played it back and showed her just spearing the guy like, bam! Just that connection, and it was devastating.
That's
That's not
hardcore.
Something. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
thank you. Thank you.
Who's that?
This is Aton, right?
Is that a cop?
He looks like one,
A
right?
cop that brings
Is
more
that a
joints.
setup?
Yeah, Aton is feds.
Yeah, Fed ton.
Fedton.
Oh, you gotta get
Fed.
fed.
A Fed.
Ooh.
See, look, this guy.
Well, I just did 100 milligrams. I ain't
See,
going
there's a
no-
slip right there.
thought it
Yeah,
was
see,
10.
see
Oh,
this
look at-
guy
look at-
slipped.
He slipped. He didn't make it.
Oh!
You know, sciatica. Ouch.
Now, some of us have slipped on stage. I know Sendog took a mean slip. I seen Lauryn Hill take a bad slip.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill?
Yes, and I seen Busta Rhyme. Ooh, I don't know which three had the worst one. I think it was between Sendog and Busta Rhyme.
Sendog was rough.
Busta Rhymes is
Busta
big
was
ass dude.
hard.
When you play like one of the sheds, we call them, right? Like the Irvine Meadows or something like that, where it's open grass and the stage is exposed. I mean, it might have a little bit of coverage, but so there was a wet spot coming onto the stage, and this particular one we were playing. This is when Sendog took the spill. We were at the Coliseum playing a car show, and it had rained the night before or something like that, so the stage was still kind of wet. And they play our intro. I jump over the puddle. Sendog doesn't jump over the puddle, or he tries to, and he misses, and his feet go up, and he just flat backs it right into the puddle.
That was the intro.
That was the yeah. Of course he was mad, but I mean, you missed the jump.
Yeah, because I figured
Yeah.
he can't be mad but at himself.
Yeah. And the one with Busta I saw was on Smoking Grooves. We were on this tour called Smoking Grooves, and it had rained, earlier on, and through the cracks of like some of the openings of the stage, that we're on, some of the front speakers that they have out there, like the PA, some of that shit was wet, and Busta had a tendency to get off the stage and get onto these things to be closer to the crowd. And same thing happened to him. His feet slipped. Boom, flat backed it on the puddle on top of the PA thing. And the thing about that was that MTV was there. Right, so
and they got
that, and they got that, and then they did a thing where they showed Busta going back and forth off the flop,
No.
Over and over again?
yeah.
It wasn't nice.
It wasn't nice. But
nice.
I'll tell you what though, he's a professional, and
He jumped up
and he's a
and-
titan. No, he kept doing the song. He didn't relent.
Not at all.
He popped.
Didn't break character.
No, he popped right back up.
Damn.
And gave the
You
same.
do that, yeah.
Gave the same energy, like it didn't happen, and no one in the crowd, was they were
that
like they were
never
getting into it. No, this is when he had the long hair, and this was like in the late '90s, like I think '97, '98.
I
Something
thought he had fallen on somebody because the dude of his size falling on somebody.
No,
that
back
shit's
then.
gonna hurt.
Well, back then he was much skinnier. He wasn't like
we
No,
all.
I mean he's a.
We all
We
were.
all
were.
Apparently, I wasn't, according to Busta. One day, I gained a little more weight than when the last time he seen me on that tour. Right, we see each other for the first time on that tour, and he goes, he grabbed me by the belly. He goes, "You been eating, huh?"
Damn.
The audacity.
But he was my boy, we were
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
Like
You gotta
that.
see-
He's
But he
gotta
let
be
me
your
know
friend.
I better get back on my shit because I was
Wow.
like, you
been
been
eating,
eating, son, huh?
You been eating, son?
I seen Fluffy, and he's the opposite.
Oh yeah.
Him and his crew, man, they brag about how much they can eat,
Oh man.
and
Nice.
it's a lot.
It's
Are
a
you
lot.
talking about Gabriel Fluffy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can eat a lot.
Well, doesn't he have a show that is just like eating like
Nah,
it's a food
I
show?
think
Oh, there
he
he is.
stopped. I think they stopped the season of it because he had to drop a lot of weight. Because if you've seen his last stand up, he's gotten significantly thinner every special he gets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's good though, man. Fuck that. You got to take care of
No,
yourself.
I mean of course.
You got to
but
stay
it-
alive,
yeah.
You get,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
get too
man.
heavy.
But he was already kind of big where it's like, hey man, come on, a food show right now might not be the best thing, bro.
Hey Tommy, let me ask you this. When comedians start off like the big man and they lose weight, do you think it does anything to
yeah,
the perception?
they lose the character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's
It's-
hard being.
it's kinda
doing
hard.
hard doing fat jokes when you're skinny.
Yeah, you have to you have to pretty much reinvent yourself if you can.
Or get a new career.
Right. Right.
Well, usually you're into acting. The only reason you lose weight is because you're going to be on camera.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I've, Cheech and I, we've always been able to maintain. I got a pot belly now, but
Oh yeah, you guys were always in shape.
yeah, that was our MO. We'd go to the Y and play basketball and
Work out.
and weightlift. When I did all the movies, I always had a weight set on the set, and at the end of the movie, I'd donate the weights to the local prison.
That's awesome.
Right on.
Yeah,
And you were always conscious of your diet, what you were putting in, right?
always. Well, my wife,
Most of the
Shelby,
time. Yeah.
she's like, you're not going to eat that, are you? She's actually taking food out of my mouth almost.
Damn.
So you're not gonna eat
Damn.
that, are
But
you?
she's a miracle.
Well, that's good.
Because if you ever see Shelby on TikTok, man, people can't believe how
Still with the
good she
dancing.
looks.
Yeah, and still with the dancing.
Oh, she looks so good, man. And I'm at that point now. I'm a voyeur, so I purposely walk around and sneaking peeks at her. But
Yeah.
that's okay. We all reach that stage. It's good, I like being.
Nothing's wrong with watching, right?
Well, I like being free of the pussy dream,
Yeah. I hear
And when you're free, you got a lot of time, man. Shit.
Hell yeah. True that.
We spend so much time. Now, man, shit, I'm into art. I'm into all sorts of good stuff,
all good things, man.
Oh, man.
Keeping the mind stimulated
Word.
and
Well,
moving around.
My
On the
my
move.
guy said, I'm done. I don't know about you, but I'm done. Look all you want.
You can
dude.
think
That's
all you
you're
want.
gonna get. Yeah, I'm done.
Say want all you want.
Yeah. I'm out.
Watch
It
whatever.
frees you. It
Gone
frees you.
fishing.
Oh man. We're just gonna curl up and rest here.
I'm gonna just sit right here for a second.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna shrink a little bit so it won't be in your way.
Word. Hey, look, I want to remind everybody you're watching the Dr. Greenthumb show right here on Twitch and most especially YouTube.
Yes.
I gotta do a special shout out.
Yeah.
They wrote it down for me.
Bust it out.
Yeah.
You see.
We got the legendary Tommy Chong in here.
And they
That's
wrote
right.
big letters here. Dr. Greenthumb, DTLA, for all the... thank you, Dr. Greenthumb.
You're
for
welcome.
all the support of my products, all of the Tommy Chong weed, and all that shit. Make sure you ask for Mike. Who the fuck's Mike?
Mike.
That's awesome.
Mike's not here.
Mike's not here.
Mike's not here, man.
Dr. Greenthumb, ask for
Mike.
Mike.
That's a new one. Mike's not here.
Mike's not here.
Or who the fuck is Mike? That's also a T-shirt.
Are you going back on tour?
No,
No,
I don't think so. We got some MC gigs to do.
Okay, that's what I saw.
A couple of
Yeah.
cleanup things, but actually, I'm retiring part of my act. Where I do the Blind Melon Chidlin.
Gotta let it go.
Well, he got COVID.
Yeah.
I felt bad about it, but he's old.
Yeah.
Right.
It was time to quit. So he's retired. He's not dead, but he's retired. And if I have to bring him back, I'll coax him into it. But Herbie Hancock kind of helped me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, because Herbie said we played in I think Reno or somewhere, and Herbie was going to be on the same bill, the same club, but a different day. So he came to see our show, and he heard me play guitar, just before I do Blind Melon Chidlin. And Herbie says, man, when you do that character, man, you play, man, it's awesome. But then you do that other shit.
Oh, man.
And I said, okay, Herb, for you, no more blind. Yeah, because and I'm going to introduce a new character. I got a new character, but I I guess I could introduce him here, but he's a poet now.
Oh, he's a poet.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can see
because
that. I could see
the only
that.
problem I have with rap is that I can't understand the lyrics.
Sometimes it's hard.
And when you do understand the lyrics, it's poetry.
Some of it.
Yeah. True. But
Some of it.
really what it is a lot of the rap is like another instrument. And so you get mesmerized, you know. And I've been checking out people too because they generally don't listen to lyrics.
Right.
You know, you be singing some, you know, really awesome sad song, but with a tempo to it, you know.
Yeah.
and so you lose the meaning.
Yep.
And so I realized, like, I'm a writer. I always write, and I write poetry. I didn't know it was poetry until I heard that little girl do the poems at Joe Biden's inauguration.
Yeah.
I say, shit, I write like that, you know. And so I'm going to introduce the poet.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
When are you unveiling the poet officially?
I'm not sure. I got to think about it, you know.
But he's coming.
No, I do know. I got to put out a book of
Right.
poetry first. I got to do that first. I'll do that. I'll put out a book and with some of my photography, and then probably you know, if the book sells, and probably go on a little book tour or something, you know. But yeah, that's because you know, with this pandemic and everything, you know. Not a whole lot of reason to laugh, you know. I mean, there is, but what are you going to laugh at?
It's tough today, and then, you know, trying to do certain material gets people all fucked up, you know, about it.
Yeah, they're not in the mood.
Yeah.
You know, they're in the mood for, I don't know what they're in the mood for.
Right.
You know.
Something else.
It's hard to tell, but it's something else.
Yeah, comedy. Yeah, it's been my experience. You know, like with the black clubs. That's where I grew up, and they always had comedy.
You did the Chitlin circuit?
Oh yeah, many times, and they always had comedy, and some of the best comedy ever. You know, Red Fox. Man.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
I've seen Red Fox.
Wow.
I saw him do 2 hours.
What?
2 hours.
Oh my
He
God.
brought the crowd up so high, and then he brought them down so low that they were running out of the club.
Holy shit.
They were, and he went to the door and opened the door. He said, "Thanks for coming. Thank you very much." Closed the door. Then he went back on stage, and brought the crowd back up. 2 hours, man. Wow. 2 hours. He
held
I've
it.
never seen anybody handle a crowd like he did. Purposely, he would do the jokes that were so rank that you go, oh, you know. He was the first
Man.
that did it. Man.
Wow.
Yeah, I
2
remember.
hours in the Brewster Tail, I think, in Detroit.
Yeah, Red
and-
Fox was hilarious.
Yeah, man. I remember the album that, I mean, my parents were into the comedy albums, and
Yeah.
and we had one of Red Fox, and I'll never forget, it was called You Gotta Wash Your Ass.
Yeah.
That was the name of it. And I mean, and it was him holding the tail.
Of a donkey.
Yeah, and he's like this. I said, man, I need to hear this record somehow. I'm waiting for my parents to like leave so I could just hear this record because it was like hilarious. I had to do it.
So funny.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
funny.
man.
Did you ever hear the one he called the horse race called My Dick?
My
Have you ever heard that one?
I know.
Check it out. Check it out. It is a classic Red Fox. Talk about my dick being followed closely by a wet towel. You know. Wet towel wiping up the rear.
Oh, he's classic.
Yeah.
But you know, when he's off stage, you'd never know he was a comedian.
He's just regular dude.
Oh no, he was like, kind of quiet and kind of like not grumpy, but
Reserved.
Serious, you know. But every once in a while, like he used to hang with us at the After Hours Club in Vancouver. You know, he'd do his show and then come and hang with us.
Oh, that's
And-
cool.
And everybody did, you know, all the stars and that. he was every once in a while, you know, with the ladies, he'd do a zinger, you know. But he was a collector of the typical like black jokes that in the Chitlin circuit. You know.
Right.
He wrote quite a few of them. And you know who his partner was? Not a partner, but they knew each other in St. Louis. And he was the other Red, Malcolm X.
Oh, yeah.
Malcolm X and Red Fox kind of grew up together in the same neighborhood.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. No, Fox was my man.
Wow.
Was my man. And then I saw T-Bone Walker, you know, the great guitarist.
Yeah.
I saw him at the end of his career. I saw him at right in the middle when he was so athletic. He could play the guitar. You know, he was the one that started playing.
Put it on the
behind
back of his head and
play. But he'd do a back bend, and he could bend all the way back and then pick up a glass of whiskey with his teeth and then straighten himself up and somehow drink the whiskey.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
And then do the splits. And then come up playing.
Oh, he was a showman for
Man.
sure. There goes
But
the
the-
splits with the fucking
No,
back.
he had
There he
no problems with the sciatica.
No sciatica.
That's the original Blind Melon Chitlin.
Well, that's where you got the inspiration from.
Well, because I saw one of his last shows. He was so drunk, they had to literally carry him on stage and put him in a chair. And he sat in the chair, and then they brought his guitar to him, and was all out of tune for the flight. Mm-hmm. So it was totally out of tune. It was so bad the bass player was trying to tighten it up to get some kind of tension on the thing. And so he starts playing or singing, and it was like
He's growling.
and at the end of it, he got a standing ovation.
I've seen Bobo do that a couple of years ago.
So I used to do that bit.
I don't think I got a standing ovation though at all.
No.
But this is Canada. This is Vancouver, in a small blues club, and they idolize those blues guys.
They
Man.
loved him. Huh?
Oh, still do. Yeah.
I know we only got you here for a little while. So, Colton, do we got any questions from the Insane Asylum here for
Yeah,
Tommy?
we got quite a few here. Let me just get them up
Run
here.
through it.
Let me just get them up here. Sorry about that.
So that's a great question.
Do comedy records.
Yes.
Like yours.
While we're waiting for the questions, this show is brought to you by CBD Lion. They got some of the best CBD products out there. Let us check the full product list real quick, and I'll give you the rundown. If you got folks that ain't into the THC yet because it's just a little bit too much, but they need some of that healing power in the CBDs, CBD gummies and edibles, tinctures, topicals, hemp flower, broad spectrum capsules, CBD isolate products, broad spectrum products, full spectrum products. They got all kinds of products that you might want to try, and you can push on to your family that wants to try the CBDs right there. CBDlion.com. Lion is the king of the motherfucking jungle.
Discount code too, man.
And yes, if you should go to the coupon code and rock Be Real in there, they will give you a discount on every product. So go ahead and try it. Everybody's favorite here are the gummies. We
need more.
Yeah, we actually
I need
more.
some to try.
Yes.
Need a lot more.
Yeah, CBD Lion. So
Yeah, like 10 jars of the melatonin gummies apparently, because there was none left, Bobo.
damn.
I just took one.
All right, it's not about you guys. Let's take these questions here.
Next, well, right now for a question, we got Alvaron. He's not really a question, but he's saying, "Bless you, Tommy Chong. Thanks for being numero uno."
Yeah. Thank you.
Spanish guy, huh?
Yep, right here.
Yeah, we teach our white guy how to speak a little bit of Spanish, not much, but enough.
Learning.
Enough to order street food.
He's a firm Vado.
Yeah, he's a firm Vado.
Firmvada for sure.
Next, we got Dr. Frost. He's saying, "Happy Wednesday, y'all. Tommy, thank you for everything you've done and to pave the way for us and all the amazing laughs along the way. The greatest of all."
He's not wrong.
Thank you.
He's not wrong at all.
100.
I got pissed off when I got called a goat.
You didn't know how to take that, huh?
No.
I don't know how to feel
I was with
about
Tom
this.
Brady, you know.
Yeah.
after a Colin McGregor fight,
Yeah.
and they took some pictures of us, and they said 2 goats, and I thought, what?
I'm no goat.
Your mama's a goat.
Bam, motherfucker. Bam.
I wish I had the sound. I don't have it ready. All right.
Next, we got Moises Garay saying, I met Tommy this past year. Your little dog was patrolling. Ha ha. I was doing construction across the street from your home.
Yeah.
You made my day that day.
Yeah, that's where my dog craps. He does his poop. Because they got sand there, you know, it's nice.
This is kind of nice, comfortable.
I pick it up, though.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Some people don't pick it up.
I know.
Leave it right
I
there.
don't blame them, man. That's nasty
Yeah,
shit.
It is nasty shit.
Man.
But
gotta pick it up.
my little dog, I pick it up because I know people are watching.
Hell yeah.
And it's only
Ready,
little, and it's
ready
only
to judge.
little dogs, little shits. Right?
Sometimes.
Kind of. Sometimes.
He's my partner, though. I
yeah.
love my little guy.
Next, we got Azur DR saying, back when I graduated high school, I wore a shirt that said Free Chong, and they almost didn't let me walk on stage. So happy to see you're here, Tommy.
Oh, that's so cool. Free Chong. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 03 then.
Yeah.
04. Yeah.
We were all saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, yeah. It's trending.
Well, when I got in, first day I was in, man, I thought I was at a rap concert, you know, backstage. Because all the brothers, hey, take a picture, you know, and you don't refuse the gang, you know. So I spent my first night smiling, taking pictures.
Wow.
They knew who you were, and they had
Ooh.
respect and love, right?
A lot of.
That was
I tried to
awesome.
play handball. I went in there, hit it once, hit my eye. Fuck this. I'm not even.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a tough sport.
Fuck this shit.
That is
Nope,
a
I'm done.
tough sport. Can you play?
Hell no.
No.
I used to play it with Estevan every now and then because in this place he lived, they had a handball court right there.
Oh, a handball court.
Yeah,
And
and
you
we
played it.
Played it, yeah. Used to. I haven't played that shit in a long time.
Oh,
Maybe in junior high I did, but like last
I used to
time.
love to play that. Handball.
All right.
Next, we got Victor Murphy. This question is for Tommy. Do you remember how you felt when you first tried actual chronic buds?
Oh, yeah. Shit, yeah. I can't remember now, but
I remembered that.
there was a time when I could really remember that one. No, it was, I remember very clearly. I was 17 years old in a little jazz club in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. In fact, there's some historians in Calgary that when found, all that's left is a parking lot. But they found where the building was, a little jazz club called Flat 5. Oh, shit, I forgot the name of it already. Anyway, yeah, a jazz bass player named Raymond Ma brought me a joint from from L.A., and a Lenny Bruce record. Wow. And I smoked the joint and listened to Ornette Coleman. I remember all that shit.
Oh, that's deep acid jazz. Ornette.
Imagine your first high and you're listening to Ornette.
I'm like, wow.
It changed my life.
That's heavy. Okay.
It changed my life, yeah.
Wow.
I quit school the next day, I think.
Damn, that record made you quit school?
The weed.
The weed.
No, weed woke my ass up. Saying, what are you doing, man? You're not going to use any of the shit they're teaching you. You know, what you need to learn is on the street. That's what it said. I said, okay. More fun on the street, man.
Hell yeah.
And you're never going to starve if you're a musician, you know, no matter how bad you are.
You'll find a way.
There's going to be some girl going, oh, okay, you can stay with me. I'll feed you. You can use my car, whatever.
All right, Colton.
We got T. Perez. He's saying the legend Chong and the icon Bobo in the same room.
Yep, we got the icon.
Oh, the icon. I've heard of this.
That's right. I forgot his intro properly today.
Did he call me an icon?
Yeah.
That motherfucker just call me an
I
icon.
think he did.
I ain't no icon. Chinaman.
That's right.
Maybe that.
Tommy Chong.
And T. Perez is also asking, can you say hello to my primo Tony? And that's for Tommy Chong.
Hello, Tony. How's that?
Hey,
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
Tony, what's up?
And we got the Natasha Nicole saying, today is my birthday. Can I get a shout out to Perfect Gift from Tommy Chong?
Happy birthday. What's your name?
Natasha.
Happy birthday, Natasha. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Natasha. You're turning how old?
Not sure on that one, but we'll get back to that.
You're turning not sure.
Word up.
Forever young.
She could be all good. She could be turning all good.
Yeah.
Cheech's wife's named Natasha.
Natasha.
Doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
doing real good.
from Russia, Natasha.
Ah.
She's a concert pianist. Phenomenal. Going for her doctorate. She's going to be Dr. Natasha.
That's awesome.
Marin.
That's dope.
It's a good name.
Cheech gets to hang with her.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
Next,
Natasha.
next we got 420 Stout saying, big up from South England. Bobo, show him how it's done. Let's see you do that octo flip on the Stundin.
Oh.
And Tommy, salute to you, a true legend.
Thank you.
Wow. You got called out on a Stundin flip. All right. Next one.
And we
No
got,
flip?
We got Evil Genius 113 saying, Tommy, thanks for all you did for the cannabis culture.
And
That seems to be it for the comment.
that's a stoner. Thank you.
I think you need to set up Bobo for a flip.
Was it for him? Or
Yeah,
I thought
it
it was
You know, yeah.
No,
The
it's
octo flip.
Octo flip.
octo flip.
Oh, this is a flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
What-
this is called the Stundin glass. It's a gravity bong. We use it for concentrates, and Bobo's known to be the master here. He's got the
Really?
most flips on this thing without
Okay.
losing his shit.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. He said octo, right?
Right?
I'm gonna do 10.
Holy shit, dude.
Ooh.
10 flips.
All right.
10 flips.
This is.
10 flips, no coughs.
Sounds greedy.
Remember
All
when
right.
you asked what?
Next one.
When you asked what happened to the wax?
Sounds greedy.
Sounds, yeah.
Hey, what? What? I mean, I just thought,
That's
he called me out.
They want to see it. Fuck it.
You know?
So you got to double that, right? Is that what you're doing?
So no, he called me out. So I said, "Oh, you think you're gonna call me out? Okay."
Oh, he says, I'm gonna call your 9 and give you 10.
Yeah, there it is.
All right. Next one.
Next, we got DJ the Lizard saying, hey there, Tommy. Much respect from Argentina. You're an inspiration for many of us and an OG legend. Your actions key were the cannabis world. Bless, stay safe out there.
Wow. Argentina.
Argentina.
Man,
Big ups to the Tina.
I'm a tanguero now, you know.
We know.
I dance tango. And, oh, no, I study tango.
You were on Dancing with the Stars doing a tango.
Yeah,
I saw
did it. I got a 10
I watched
from
you.
Kevin.
I know.
Kevin Hart. Yeah.
All right, smash them likes now. I'm gonna give you 10.
A lot of hours put into that, huh?
Oh,
All
I'm
right.
still doing it. That's my exercise now, tango.
The tango.
That's amazing.
All right. Next one.
Next, we got Heshrat666. Thank you, Tommy, for the great comedy over the years. You are one of the greatest of all time. I love listening to some of the old vinyl that you have and of Cheech while back, and he's smoking with his parents.
That's so cool. Well,
Seems like there's a
Something's wrong there.
connection problem there.
It's wrong.
Not with our broadcast, with the Stundin
With
glass.
Stundin-
So-
Stundin-
The Stundin glass.
Stunden glass.
Maybe you know who needs
oh
to
no,
come.
there's smokes coming in now.
Now a little bit.
I see it.
We'll see.
Well, we shall see.
Oh yeah, there's a see the way that
Yeah.
the water's pouring down.
Something's not happening.
Almost. No.
No, you know what? There it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
There it is. Hello. Hello.
Here
There's
we
one.
go, yo.
All right, next one, Colton.
Next, we got Anthony Garcia saying, yo, Tommy, thank you so much for Up in Smoke. Thank you for all that you have done for cannabis as well.
You're welcome.
Number one.
And we got Adrian V777 saying, hey, Tommy Chong, I heard you're a trippy dude and have done many trippy things. So let me ask if you have ever smoked DMT, the spirit molecule. If not, would you?
That's a trippy question.
No and no.
No DMT.
No,
No,
DMT.
I'm not experimenting at this part of my life is too dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can understand
I
that.
think I'm there too.
I can just see him say, yeah, well, he was 83.
Bobo's on flip number 5 right here.
Holy shit.
All right, he's going on 6. This is the smoke machine. Next
Yeah.
one.
Next, we got June Dog saying, just like Chong, I get the bong and reload it.
All right.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
He's quoting one of my lines where I referenced you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I referenced
See,
you
you're
guys.
a poet, too.
I referenced you guys a few times.
Yeah.
Next, we got Nick Dos Santos saying, Tommy, love you, man. Thank you for everything. And shout out to everyone at Be Real TV.
What up?
Salute.
right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And we got Kimberly Tia saying, hi, Tommy. I hope you still have them 2 Tommy Chong dolls I crocheted knitted of you.
Yeah, I still got him.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. When fans come with things like that.
That was 10.
Yeah, I got a whole
That was
collection.
10, yo.
There you go.
That was 10.
And we got a question from Hoticulture saying, Tommy Chong, of course you're funny. You're Canadian. Who's been some Canadian people you've loved working with over the years? Much love, Party 123.
Let's see. Canadians. Well, all of Second City. Or
There are a lot of great comedians have come out of there.
SCTV. What's it called?
A lot of
Yeah.
the Saturday Night Live casts have come
The
from there.
soap cast, right? Wasn't this
Yeah.
cast of soap?
Cast
weren't
of soap, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. It's okay. No, I'm very proud to be a Canadian. Especially at immigration.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
He said me too.
Next one, Colton.
That seems to be it right now.
Oh, right on, man. Hey, Tommy, I know you got to run.
Do I?
I don't know. Do you? It's all right. No. Hey, we want to thank you for taking the time.
Are you running me out of here?
Oh, never that.
No, we love you,
Okay,
man.
I'll just take my strips and go home.
No, don't do that.
Fuck you. I don't need this
I
shit.
mean, if you're
You think I need this show? I don't need this show. I got a house in the Palisades.
I know you
With
Hey.
a jacuzzi.
That's where no jacuzzi, man.
do. No jacuzzi.
No jacuzzi?
Steam room.
I got a cold ass pool.
All right.
You can't get the heating together.
Oh.
So it's like, you want to dip? Go ahead. Won't be there long.
Have you dipped in it yet?
No, I don't dip anymore. I got a
Oh, yeah.
medical thing.
Yeah, no, yeah. I hear that.
I got my reason for my handicap card.
Right on.
They're great to have, man. You can park any fucking where.
Pulls you up everywhere.
Put your little handicap thing up there.
Hey, Tommy, I wanted to ask a question before you left. After you did the first movie, or after which movie did you start maybe? Did a lot of people start presenting you hey, try this weed, or when did you start getting access to probably some of the best weed you could possibly get at any moment? After when the movie started.
Hard to say. Because, back in the day, I wouldn't take anything unless it was given to me by a naked woman.
By the way,
Cannot be mad at that.
Nah, that's a great thing.
And, so I've tried cocaine. I've tried,
all these things.
Yeah.
well, not heroin. Not heroin. I carried a packet of heroin around with me. No, I hid a packet of heroin in my sock drawer for a month before I finally took it out and flushed it down the toilet. I don't want to know what I'm missing.
For real.
No, you don't.
Same.
By the way, your manager said it was your call. We thought you had to leave at 3, but you could go
Who's
for
my
the whole ride.
manager?
Somebody
John
out
Paul?
there. John Paul.
That's my driver.
Okay.
No,
yeah.
no, I'm kidding. He's my manager.
Driver's in a hurry.
He's one of my
Your
managers.
driver wants to get. No, just kidding.
He works for my son,
All right.
Paris.
Salute to Paris. How's he
Paris.
doing?
Oh, he's doing great, man. He's a new dad and a new house owner,
All right.
He's moved into his new little love house that he bought.
Right on.
And that's why he's not driving me today. He's moving his furniture in.
You know, it's always a bitch to move.
Isn't it?
Man.
Unless you're rich. And then you say,
Move
okay,
all
I'll
this.
be over here if you need me. Call me.
Yeah. Move all this by this time.
You don't even want to know how they do it.
I got one question before you.
He doesn't have to go. Don't quit
Oh, he
trying to
doesn't?
run him out. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
We
sorry.
got it. We got it.
Ouch.
I am going.
All right. At some point, you will leave. During the filming of Up in Smoke, and this is a weed movie, how much smoking did you actually really do throughout? I mean, not just throughout the filming, but just throughout that day and the whole thing, the whole movie, like
whole ritual.
Actual. I mean, because I know that you're working, you had responsibilities, but
No, it was never work. It was creating. You know, when you create art, you don't work. You just do what you have to do what you want done, and that's all we did. But the weed, it never really changed. You know, it's like if we had nothing to do, we'd look at each other. You got anything? We'd smoke up. But because of the nature of the movie, you know, it never changed. It was a movie, you know, and you got to keep your wits about you. You know, the only time you really smoke up is when you're doing some shit gig, you know.
right.
Right before,
yeah.
during,
You know.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he. Yeah, no, smoking up. Just normal, just like I do it normally anytime, you know. Writing or doing anything. Now, because I'm doing cameos, people ask to smoke a joint with me.
So was was
cool.
the big Labrador joint real weed in that?
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
Yes.
Because I know
don't
people,
know.
probably ask that or want to know, like, is that because we get that sometimes when we launched out some bombers for the first time. Was that real weed in there? Yeah, it has to be.
No, it's always real weed. Yeah. I think it costs more to get phony weed.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the
Because
spice.
there's always weed somewhere.
True.
Oh yeah.
Even if it's
And
bad.
now they got those illicit marijuana farms growing all over the place.
Oh yeah. They just busted
They done
one.
big bust.
Antelope
CHEECH,
Valley.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're getting at it.
I think it's is it by
It was in Antelope Valley.
But
Yeah.
don't you think a good lawyer could
Not if it's not licensed at all. I mean,
if it's a commercial grow in an illegal spot, for sure, there's no excuse to get you
Yeah.
off
yeah,
that.
no, they're yeah.
Because they busted a lot of commercials type of setups. Did you see
Apparently,
the coverage?
it's a part of some cartel.
but
too.
it's
Yeah.
part of our culture,
Oh, there it is.
the black market.
500.
Damn.
illegal grows.
Yeah,
Damn, there's
500.
500 of them.
Okay, they seized
So
it.
they showed
So
only
they're just
one.
going to
Have you guys
start
seen that?
again.
Have you guys seen that helicopter footage of all the farms and everything like that?
Show it.
I
Oh,
can't
you
show
can't,
the
that's
footage.
right,
We'll get
yeah.
flagged, but
That's
yeah,
right.
it's pretty crazy.
Wow.
Packs are
really?
about to go back up, man.
Send me that link, Colton. I can
Yes.
see it.
Link me, dog.
Yeah,
Link us up,
Link
dog.
us up, you
Yeah,
know.
Dad, we want to watch that.
Yeah, that's
See,
crazy.
that weed is on the market. That weed
Yeah.
that they're growing.
I know.
People are
now.
smoking it.
Yeah.
See, and so that's the only answer is for the feds to legalize it federally.
Just do it.
Just do it, and then see when they do that, Mexico, all those countries, where they're leaving, they'll stay there if they can grow weed and sell it to America, which they can. Then now you got an industry, all the whole around. People aren't going to have to get up and walk 1,300 miles, just so they won't get killed. So that's what the marijuana can do. It saves the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
It gives people jobs. It gives people things to do if they don't have a job.
That's right.
True.
True. So it's a no-brainer.
I told
And the
you.
only reason they're doing it now is because of the old guard, that want to keep that racist law alive as much as they can. anywhere, you know.
It's going
Because
to come
just,
down.
it's a pure racist law. And there's no other excuse for it. So, you know, Black Lives Matter, you know, pothead lives matter, you know.
True that.
True that.
Because that's one thing that unites all races, you know.
Weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Weed and music.
Give
With
some
100.
joints out at the UN.
Weed and music. That's right.
I mean,
I think imagine
Medicine and music.
Yep.
that if they gave out joints at the UN before all the meetings.
Oh man, that would be awesome.
Like they just handed out.
Make me a member.
Well,
Just real quick.
Come on.
It has to be done, and it will be done.
it will
You know,
be.
sometimes you know people come out of the closet when they can.
Yep.
But right now, with all this shit that's going down,
People need weed
man.
more than ever.
Yeah, man.
no. But you know what I'm really enjoying is watching the Democrats act, and some of them, you know, really, they're so in favor of humanity, you know, and making our lives what it should be. The opposite side, you know, hanging in there. But we can elect them out. We can get rid of them all with this next election. And
They're
that's
hanging on
what's
by a
that's what's
string.
going to happen. And the reason it's going to happen is because they keep that insurrection in the news
Yeah.
all the
They
time.
keep that shit lingering. Yeah.
and they're making everybody realize that the people that are stopping us from having a good life are Republicans that are blocking everything that Biden's trying to do. And so they get voted out, we get the majority. Now we're going to have legal weed. Now we're going to have health care for everybody. Now we're going to have a world worth living in, because once you legalize weed, now you've just made the whole world come back to their senses, you know. You just cured the whole world of that mental illness that they had, thanks to American propaganda. And now, once they legalize it, the whole world will become like a rap audience, you know.
That was a huge gathering of non-stoners.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, do you think that any stoners would have been doing any of that shit? No.
There might be one or two, but
on the most
for
part,
the most part, no.
no.
Colton, what were you gonna say over there?
Oh, I was just gonna ask Tommy Chong, like, are you surprised that legalization hasn't happened across the board yet?
No. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen.
Right.
You see, we have no control.
Yeah.
The only control we have is how we deal with the situation. You know, we have no control over creating the situation. We just have control over how we control it. And the best way to control it, obviously, is with people becoming more intelligent. You know, people learning what they got to learn. And because the answers are in our phones. Everything we need to know is in our phones.
On our
And so
fingertips,
just
yeah.
have the people check out and learn. You know, don't believe this bullshit, you know, because it's so easy to lean on someone else's beliefs rather than to have your own.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You got to think for yourself.
Yeah.
Because that's the problem.
And that's what weed does to you. It makes you an individual.
It does make you think.
Well, you know,
Especially for yourself. It makes you think, because seriously, man, I mean,
Sometimes it's thinking how to get out of this chair.
yeah, or just you get deep in thought at times, you know, and depending on
oh, you
And then
get
it can
deep.
help you sleep. You get the mind going, oh, fuck, I need something. Then you do my strips.
you know what, because Tommy's here, and I think that the insane asylum need this, right? We need to get an going. You ready for that?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Tommy, say mellow out, man.
Hey, mellow out, man.
That was supposed to be the signal, all right? What's going on with you guys?
Okay, let's
This
do
was
it.
not.
Ready?
Are we doing
Oh, I didn't
One
know
more
that.
time,
I
yeah.
didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
One
It's
more
improv.
It just
One more time.
He just reminded me that he was Leo when he said "mellow out," man, from on that
Mellow out,
70s
man.
shows. That was
Get-
probably the best fucking part of growing up watching that show.
Give-
I know it's random, but he just reminded me, Tommy. It's one of the best.
Give us one more.
Hey, mellow out, man.
All right.
I do that after yoga.
I
Or
feel
I'm
all
doing
right now.
my, you know, yoga. I do that.
See, we do this every now and then.
That's good.
That's nice.
You know, when we think the fans need it, when they need to clear out, we own with the.
We own.
That started from you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mellow out, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Mellow out.
Okay. I gotta go. I don't have to put up with this shit. I own apartment buildings, shopping centers, and I only know 3 chords.
Yo.
Yeah, I gotta go, man.
Hey, we want to thank you,
Thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
Mr.
Yeah,
Thomas Chong, the
You've been-
legendary.
Yeah.
You've been great. Thank you so
I heard it
much.
in you.
We love you very much. Hey, Colton, go to a thing real quick on
Definitely.
the transition. Yeah.
Tommy Chong in the house. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you very much.
Find him at Tommy Chong. Or what's the IG handle?
What's that?
Tell him your IG handle.
Where can they find you on Instagram?
I can't hear you.
I believe it's Hey Tommy.
Again?
Yeah, where could they find you on Instagram?
I don't know. Turn the fucker on.
Right. Look him up. He's right there.
He's right there.
Turn it on.
Thank you
That's
very
it.
much, y'all. We'll be right back after this.
Hip-hop on your laptop, iPad.
Or anywhere else online. It's Be Real TV, fool.
I saw that smash burger.
Just so we have something to do while we're waiting. This is a pellet smoker, so we just these are our
Spraying it with sauce right
we'll,
there.
we'll apple cider vinegar just to keep it moist. But we're just like this is our backup plan for tomorrow. So like if everything doesn't look good on there, we have like a second set.
So what happens with this? What if both of them? I mean,
They're both gonna be perfect, but
they're both not saying they're both perfect. So it's just like, oh, we have more food.
We just have more food. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Here's on the side of caution. I like that. You always got to make sure you have a backup plan if you're gonna film it. You know.
Where has this came from, bro? Because like you just don't. I mean, yeah, people start barbecuing every day, but do you have like, is there a history of your family? Like,
It was out of desperation. One of my businesses like went down the tubes, and I used to cook for my buddies. And like 5 years ago, they're like, "Oh, you should sell some food at the breweries." I'm like, "All right, whatever. I need money. You got to figure out what you got to do." So I just started selling food and did it for like the last 5 years, and it's been kind of crazy. The pandemic, what I've done, you know, like catering for like Cypress Hill at some random place over in Hawthorne where we met. At the lab, you know, and catering for a bunch of other people, and it went from that to like, I don't know, food pickups. I don't know. Now I just go back. Now everything's back to normal.
Yeah.
Just doing catering, and there's apparently enough people out there that want barbecue classes.
the hardest part about this is like, how do you not? You know, if I was, you know what I mean? Like when I cook.
Oh, we got samples for.
Oh, that is there.
They're ready to go whenever you want. So we got some pork liver and ends.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Look at this. This sauce right here. Like.
Well, that's just the grease.
No, I know, but when you get a fresh jar of wax like diamonds, and you see that layer of terps on top of it, like you get a fresh jar of Kelly Blaze and you see that layer on top. Woo!
These are pork belly burn ends.
You got to put on a fucking glove because otherwise you're gonna have that. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with it because I don't mind that smell on my fingers, but
Right. There's a lot of
Cheers.
grease on that.
oh my God, dude. This is like Because we didn't open on samples.
No, I made sure it was set up right for you guys. You guys.
Oh my God, this is like.
This is my head chef rolling in on the back here.
Oh, we get a 2 for 1 here. All right,
Yeah,
so
2 for 1.
we got Chef Dustin over here.
And you get Ulysses too. Good that you dressed up today.
Something told me to.
Your name's Chef Ulysses?
Yes, sir. How you doing today?
Welcome, man. Welcome to High and Hungry.
What's up, sir? He's on C-.
How you doing?
So we're in the middle of sampling. We're getting our Costco on right now.
Oh my God, this is
brilliant.
amazing.
Because we didn't come with we're like, oh, we're not gonna try it. This is like the process of it. So we're learning about it as it goes. How long have you been barbecuing for?
Lovely 2 years. Once you are taught like that, you see it. You see the everything. It's like chess game, like or like Neo in the Matrix, and he was like, we saw it. Right. So yeah, it's you can tell like when like your reaction now. You can tell like I can tell it's like perfect.
So now we're gonna wrap a brisket. So once it gets to 165 or so on the smoker, and we get the bark, we got to wrap in this butcher paper. Special beef tallow, just basically brisket grease. We got the brisket back here. Got to get this little bad boy, small little brisket. Bring it over here.
Oh, I got that.
We're gonna put a little beef tallow on top, just for luck. All right, now it's wrapped. We gotta throw it back on the cooker. Get rid of this foil. Throw it back on there. There. Perfect. Pork shoulder, we use foil. Because we're not concerned about the bark. We just want to get that shit fucking done. All right, so we got our pork shoulder right here. And we'll just get the pork shoulder, put it there. You can see the bark. Looks really spongy. That's good. Nothing hard. Perfect. So you want to make sure like it doesn't leak. Go like that. You fan it out.
Hip-hop on your laptop, iPad,
Or anywhere else online. It's Be Real TV, fool.
We are back, and we want to thank the legendary Tommy Chong for dropping in on us today. Yes.
Dude, that's so cool.
You could follow him at Hey Tommy. It's blue check.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Easy to find.
Dude, that's Tommy Chong.
That's Tommy Chong.
Yep.
Icon.
Legend.
Be real. Do you remember what year you met Tommy Chong?
No.
No.
Had to be. I think it was in the maybe mid '90s, and then again later on. I think we were doing an album and we asked them to come in and do something, or we asked him to do something.
It was
before Rise Up. It was on something before that.
Right, but wasn't it? It was him first, and then didn't him and Cheech do something?
Yeah, then him and Cheech did something later.
Yeah, been a minute.
Yeah, we've known Tommy a long time.
I remember I did. I was just telling him I did. I was asked to do this street science panel. Right, Dominic DuPrima on the beat.
Dominic DuPrima.
Right.
Salute.
And it was a thing about cannabis, or and it was Nate Dogg, myself, and Tommy Chong.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg.
Yeah, and we were talking about. I remember when Nate Dogg said, that the Dr. Dre was the first album to talk about the Chronic and everything like that, and I had to correct that because I mean,
Cheech and Chong, man.
Yeah.
I told him.
Yeah,
I was there.
Word up. I mean, usually we're taking questions right now, but we didn't get into our submissions, so we're going to get into our submissions right here.
Do it.
Word.
Right now.
Do it.
Let's go.
Do it.
Just gonna go into this real quick.
Opened up the crate for you.
We going into questions or we going into submissions?
Submissions. We just just flipped it up.
We're all good.
We
We're
need
all
a different sound for submissions. Hold up, wait. Let me redo this. Hold up. Here are the. I'm gonna give you some
questions right now.
submission sounds for right now. Hold on, let me.
Got a lot of questions
You got a lot
right
of
now.
questions right
Hey,
now.
fuck
Colton.
off with your questions and all that, bro.
Calm
Here,
the fuck down, Colton.
submissions. Be Real TV.
I told him.
Hey, I kind of like that. Got to go into this
Are you
quick.
gonna go with that one?
Hey, that's what I had, bro.
That's all
Fuck
you got.
off. No one asked you.
Shit.
But we got the Cypress Hill Atmosphere Z Trip tour dates right here.
Yes, Irving, Texas, Houston, Texas, New Brownfields. What does that say? El Paso, Albuquerque, Los Angeles, San Diego, Mesa, Arizona, Las Vegas, Nevada, Berkeley, Bend, Oregon, Spokane, Washington, Redmond, Washington, Bonner, Montana. Is that Montana I'm saying right there?
Yep. And
Oh
they're
my
legalized.
God. Yep. Napa. Or was that? Yeah. No. Yeah. Napa. It says right. Nampa. There you go.
Nampa. There you go.
Sandy, Utah,
Yep.
and Morris, Colorado.
Which is
Morrison.
basically Red Rocks.
Red Rocks.
That's
Oh,
what
we
we
doing
read.
that? Oh, extra workouts are happening now.
Doing Red Rocks.
We got to get really ready for the Red Rocks. That's a place to do shrooms and watch a show.
Yeah.
Or do one. We did both. We saw shows there on shrooms, and we did shows there on shrooms.
I can say from the last time that I shroomed, and I thought like, how was I able to perform under shrooms? I don't know if I can do it.
That's hard.
I don't know if I can do it again like
Yeah.
that on stage. I don't know if I could.
You know what I know we could do? More submissions. Let's go.
You guys
This
are really going to like
dick.
this next submission. This next submission was sent in from Utah Hawk. And we got baby back ribs wrapped in
man.
butter, brown sugar, honey, apple cider
Who's this?
vinegar, sweet and spicy barbecue sauce.
We should have stood on what Bobo was talking
Utah
about. Man.
Hawk.
Now I'm more hungry.
What are you
Oh,
Who's this?
that's
Utah
Utah
Hawk.
Hawk. Come on. How do you not
always
know?
killing it?
Wow,
Utah Hawk.
bastard.
Damn, look at that.
Are you adding this on the birthday
Yeah,
menu?
it
Oh
gotta
my
be.
God. I'm coming to Colorado. Yeah, Doug.
Yeah, we better see this in Colorado, man.
Oh, this is Utah. We gonna come to
Oh, Utah. Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
He's up in
Utah.
Utah. Or no, he's in Colorado.
Utah, I think.
Oh, he's in Utah.
Utah Hawk.
Yep.
Well, hey, everybody's got a nickname. He's
True.
called, many things. Sometimes it don't match up, Doc.
true. Could be correct.
Word.
All right.
And next we got Grice. He says he's just vaping and watching the show.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
What's nice?
Well,
Nice.
that ain't today's show, but cool. We'll take that.
Oh.
And we got Little Snoop's Gaming with the 6 flips.
Well, all right. Oh, he's got a
right.
6 flipper. Let's see it. All right,
Okay.
come on.
I told him.
Here goes flip 1.
Number 1.
Here goes flip 2.
I like the little gnome he has with
He's
the
try-
420
You
sign.
don't know me.
2.
There's Trey right there, bro.
3.
Everyone in the chat room's just been trying to show Bobo up lately.
Qua.
Damn. Bring back the mayo shots.
4.
Ugh, you're disgusting.
Fizzy. And
Fuck you, Chris.
the final.
Ezone wants mayo shots.
That's nasty.
No mail
about
shots.
to throw
Fuck
up,
that
bro.
shit.
All right. That's
6
very good.
flips.
That's
All right,
very
that was
well.
good. That's commendable.
Oh, good.
That's commendable.
That's a 6er right there.
That's strong. That's a strong one.
That's a strong one.
Strong indeed.
And Little Snoop's Gaming said he also picked up some more wax today.
Skiddly diddly dee.
Just calm the fuck down.
That looks awesome. Pure is awesome. I've smoked that before.
We got this sent in. We got this little smoked pork butt for your eye holes. Hope you enjoy. Peace, love, and positivity.
What a fucking bastard, man.
Look at that.
That's not fair.
That's not fair at
Really
all.
isn't.
Is it not fair?
Is
It's
there
not
ever
fair.
any local people cooking?
Apparently not.
Nope.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
Not
do
here.
it. We're gonna have to do it ourselves. Is what what this all leads
I've
to.
been
It.
saying.
And none of us want to do it because I don't.
Nope.
They gotta be in places that like, you know, they got nothing but time and shit. You know,
Time after time.
like
All
Utah
right.
sounds like a place you got nothing but time.
You will find me.
Yeah.
You will. Yeah.
We got Mark
If you
Love.
look and you find me, I'll be right there. With next one.
Time
We got Mark
after.
Lala. He says he got his tickets and he'll get some video too when he goes.
I told him.
Oh boy.
Wow, that's cool.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Scheduled to appear.
Almost thought that was like a movie poster. Like, damn, GF.
He gets
We didn't
chopped.
talk about you doing this movie. But it's
That's not a movie.
But that's what I
It
first
looks
thought
like
it was.
it.
Yeah.
It looks like it's a movie, right?
Interesting.
Shows up, starts chopping everybody.
That's cool.
And we also got Mr. Miller 420. He says he's just checking out his babies.
Look at the girls.
Look at the girl looking all cool.
Next one.
And we got Nicholas Art, Dr. Greenthumb, love the music show and
Nice.
smoking habits. Thanks for the fun.
Hell
this
yeah.
picture was hand drawn on a piece of cardboard.
That's
and
dope.
the artist would be my mother.
Your mother is
Wow,
badass.
excellent.
Damn, that's sick as fuck.
Excellent. That's
Very
sick.
dope.
That's super dope.
It's like some girl's tattoo.
It's blowing my mind, man.
Some girl.
And we
that
got
says
this
she's
sent in
deep.
from Queso 57.
That's good.
Are you okay, Ann?
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
That is so fucking cool.
Smooth Sith Lord.
That's a good one.
Bobo was almost on the verge of crying when
Yeah,
she
no,
right?
yeah, that tickled me a little bit.
We got this sent in from Rosa and Ricky. Tostada at Mr. Giant's restaurant. Their food is bomb. It's located in Whittier. I had the tostada works.
Ooh.
Or
Damn.
Tostadas
it.
are bomb.
Yeah, we might have to check that out.
And this was sent in from Rusty Shackelford. LA fans right now.
oh, yeah, the Clippers screwed the pooch last night.
So they're down.
Oh yeah, they were winning for most of the game. It wasn't up until the last few minutes of the fourth quarter.
Right.
These dudes come back. They were working at a 15-point deficit, and then they flipped it around to beating them by like 13, 14 points.
Wow.
Clippers just lost it in the fourth quarter.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. Next one.
We got this sent in from Scooby Bruce. And then this is also his pork butt as well.
Aw, you bastard.
Man,
Dare you?
3 more hours.
come on now.
4 hours.
Damn. Just stab it and eat it, right, Rick?
It's not.
Just fucking stop,
It's
dude.
just not right.
Stop it.
And we
You
got
fucking like this shit?
and we got Sergi Mendoza. He says this is a Terpy submission.
Ooh.
Okay, look at that. Peanut butter milk stout.
Damn, that shit's good.
That
Damn.
looks good.
That's
They
some
always
shit.
sell that. If they have that at like any place that has a burger or pizza, that food is good.
He was probably trying to show us his weed, and we're looking at the stout in the middle.
No, he has hash. They have a bunch of hash rosin to the left and then to the right.
Oh, yeah.
The one
I
to
don't
the
got my
left.
glasses. I can't see it.
The one to the left is fucking fire. I've had that brand.
Okay.
Fire.
It's fire.
Yep.
Fuego.
And we
a
got
lot
this
of it, bro.
we got this old school throwback sent in from Victoria Pistouche.
No shit.
Damn.
With my double hoops. Rocking my double hoops right there.
Damn. You got the pirate earring.
Oh, I had bigger ones than that, Chach. I did. But, when you jump out into a crowd and the motherfuckers get pulled out like a fucking grenade fucking rig, dog.
That shit's
Now!
No.
That's a hard no.
I took those fucking things out. Put smaller ones, and then I eventually just took them all out and, forgot and didn't put any back in.
Right. I feel ya.
I let it go by accident, and then I just never got around to putting them back in. So that was
So you
the
ever-
hoop era.
You've had them ripped?
Once.
That shit hurts, huh?
Nah, my shit gave way quick. Like it didn't rip my fucking earlobe,
Oh,
but
'cause
like they pulled my shit out, and
Oh.
I did bleed.
Okay,
but it didn't
rip the
it
whole
didn't
thing.
tear my ear.
Oh,
no.
that's what I was.
No, but I got pretty close to it a few times, and I said, "Fuck it,"
You
Let
need
me just-
stitches at that point.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
they'll
yeah,
they'll
fuck
have to reconstruct your fucking ear.
Yeah, that shit ain't cool.
That's fucking
Yeah.
Painful, bro.
No, fuck that.
Yeah, no, you don't want that.
Reconstruct your shit.
So, I knew if I was going to jump out into the crowd, I had to take them shits off.
For trill, though.
For real, though. Next.
And that seems to be it for submissions.
There it is. Submissions.
We actually do have a few others, but they're for Aton when he comes back up on the show.
It's okay. He doesn't need to come
well,
up.
he's downstairs.
We have a bunch of joint rolling critiques sent in for
Bring him
Aton.
up. Aton, come on up.
Now he's going to be
And we still have some questions yet, too.
All right, well, let's ask the questions. Well, Golden Boy comes up.
Hear him?
Hey, is it really for real?
He's for real, huh? I knew it.
Do they really, is it okay?
I knew it. I just knew it.
All right,
little magic
come on, let's get
sparkle
to
when
the
he comes
questions.
up.
Yeah.
We have revamped wrestling in here. He's saying the best time of the week.
Look at him. Look at them.
Coming in like Homelander.
Like Homelander.
Tonlander.
All right, ask the questions, and then he can do his little critique.
We got revamped wrestling. He says the best time of the week is smoking with Be Real TV.
All right, thank you
right
very
on.
much. That's awesome.
Great smoking with you, too.
And that was a comment.
And we have Victoria Pastouche saying, I normally never used to smoke a lot, but lately since I got bud again, I've been smoking more to get used to it. So now I'm functional when I'm high and I won't space out as much. She says she's training herself.
All right.
Severe training.
Hell yeah. That's what happens here at Dr. Greenthumb's. You get training on how to smoke thoroughly and properly and hold your own with the best of them.
Yes, I tell you, my whole style is training has been shaped by.
He came in a rookie, and now he's an all-pro.
It's great to be here. Great.
And we got Rachel Hernandez saying, love and props to the Dr. Greenthumb podcast for keeping us elevated and connected. And she's asking, wondering about the San Diego shop.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. 4:20 a.m.
Right there.
No.
Meet you there.
Oh, we had to push back to July, but we will give you the date. What is it? It's down there. 7/17, is it?
Only the 15.
Or 7/15. We'll put up the date tomorrow because it's written down there. We updated it, and we're going to let you know.
September.
No, it's not September, Doc. I'll be gone till September. What else we got?
We got Jose Diaz saying, much love to the legend that you had up here, Tommy Chong, and shout out to the Be Real TV crew.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Shout out.
And thank you very much.
Shout back.
Shout out.
And Evil Genius is saying, Tommy, thanks for all you did for the cannabis culture.
That part.
I told him.
Agreed. I was there.
Let's check here. We got Mark Candela. He says, or no, actually, we have June Dog. Just like Chong, I hit the bong and I reload it.
Yep.
You said that, bro.
we got a new one.
They quoted me twice, Doc. Don't, we just flexing. Anything else?
And we got Robert Bronte saying, hi, Tommy Chong, smoking on some insane ice cream cake and drinking some shroom tea and eating some hash cake.
Damn, you crazy.
Damn.
Fuck.
And hash cake.
That's a Wednesday.
And hash cake on a Tuesday.
Damn.
That's power. That's strength. That's
I like that.
savage.
Imagine he's like, and meth.
That's not even strong. That's savage right there.
yeah.
Steph Tone made this distinction.
Doing all that.
They're strong and then they're savage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's savage right there. All right. Joints to critique, or you have another one?
We have a couple more. We got T. Lee saying, much love to Tommy. My question is for everyone on the show. Is there a non-stoner that you would like to get high for their first time?
You asking me this?
Yep.
A non? Everyone at the table?
Non-stoner? Fuck.
Yeah, Chad.
Chad?
You like to get stoned with
That's-
Chad?
No, I thought you said who's a non-stoner. No, never mind.
Well, any non-stoner.
Oh, any non-stoner?
Who's a non-stoner you would like to get stoned with?
Like somebody that doesn't smoke, he's open about it?
Yeah, you could smoke one joint with someone to get stoned with that doesn't smoke weed.
Damn.
Stephen Colbert.
Ooh. Nice.
There you go. There's mine. You,
Um,
come on, let's make it quick. He's got joints to critique, man. You're on the clock, Papa.
I don't know. I can't answer that.
yeah, I mean,
Prince?
dead or alive? Yeah, Prince, for sure.
Well, you can't smoke with a dead person, bro.
That's true.
But
I
But
can smoke-
listen, there wasn't that wasn't a part of the question.
Yeah.
Prince didn't smoke,
He didn't
so
smoke.
technically that's still a good answer.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, sir.
Probably like. Yeah, that was.
You got to
Michael
answer.
McDonald?
They can't hear him.
That was Michael McDonald.
Ray needs a mic.
Yeah, he does.
All right. Yeah, Ray needs a mic. We need to get Ray a mic. All right. How about you, Bobo? Did you say it already?
No, I mean,
The person who makes the cheese.
hey, Michael McDonald.
Oh,
There you
my
go.
God. All right. I thought you would have been more creative. Remember freedom? No, how about freedom? You remember freedom?
Fuck what?
Sweet
what
freedom.
Saying? What do you mean?
Sweet freedom.
Sweet freedom.
Sweet freedom. Shine a light on me.
I kind of like been listening a little bit to Michael McDonald a little bit, you know. I mean, realizing that he's got some shit, so you know what I mean.
He
I
got
go
a
with
lot.
him.
He got a catalog.
He does,
He does, man. So
hits.
it's like I'm, you know.
He got hits, dog.
I mean, hey. You know.
Yes. So, do we got any more, or can we go into Mr. Critique here?
We can go into Mr. Critique. Just wanted to let you guys know my mom just sent me a text message, and she said she's sitting lakeside with a margarita watching the Dr. Greenthumb podcast.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, how you doing, Mom?
This is the bird, mama.
Yeah,
This
Mom.
is the bird.
Turning up in Minnesota. I love it.
All right. Let's get with it.
So we got this sent in from Chad Myers
Chad Myers.
right here.
Oh.
What do you think, Anton?
Oh.
Look at that
What's the top?
top.
Which is the bottom? Oh, okay. So
Started like that?
Oh.
Can we
Come
zoom
on,
in on the tip, please?
Oh.
There is no tip.
Yeah,
there.
There is a
Top or
tip. There's
bottom?
right there. It's
Oh,
flush.
filter, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to give him the grade of running him through the Dr. Greenthumb University system so that we can get him, or it's a him, right? Yeah?
Yep, Chad
To
Myers.
Chad Myers to shape
Chad.
this thing properly.
Chad.
All right, Chad.
mean,
I mean, because one, you're losing points because you don't have a funky in there.
Ooh, how do you know that's not a funky?
That ain't no funky.
That's
That
paper.
is not a funky. That's
That's
paper.
not a-
Ooh,
yeah.
yes, minus.
Paper. Ooh.
Also, I don't know, maybe just the angle, but it looks like it gets wide
Sock
from the
that food.
bottom and then skinny towards the top. Or am I tripping? Does it
No,
look
you're
like
right.
You're tripping, bro.
You're not tripping.
It probably is smokable. There's no denying that, but I'm gonna give it maybe like a 5-1.
You're being generous.
Out of
I
10?
thought you were the Simon Cowell
Okay, fine.
of Joint Road. No,
I
you
guess I'm being
can't
too
change
nice.
it.
You
You
cannot
can't
change
change
it
it now.
You can't change it.
You
You
can't
just already
change
said
it.
it.
Ant
now.
even thinks
No.
I'm being too
Can't
nice.
change it.
Okay,
Look
fine.
at there he goes right there.
You can't fucking change it. Not fucking why, bro.
Gordon Ramsay, not Simon Cowell.
Look at him.
Too bad it's not.
That's Simon Cowell.
You don't get a choice in this.
Fucking Aton
All right, fine. If you guys want me to stop being too nice, that's
All right,
not
well,
an issue.
fucking grade it.
No
It was
one
a
asked you to be
5.1,
nice.
right?
5.1.
Dick,
If
though.
we're being assholes, you get like a 4.
Okay, see, that's what I expected
Yeah,
to
put
hear
some balls in it.
from
Put-
Aton Cow.
Mr. Critiquer.
Fine, you got it.
I would have gave it a 4 too.
It's the
Just to be honest, you know, because just it coned up in the wrong way to the front of the joint
Yeah,
from
that
the
was some
tip.
crazy curve, right?
Yeah, it'll still smoke and you'll get high.
Just sock
It
the
don't gotta
TV,
be.
dude.
Listen, it don't gotta be pretty for you to get high. Let's just say that shit off the top. It don't have to look good. We
don't.
just are very competitive down here, and you know we like to present a nice looking fucking joint. So you know we take pride in such things. But listen, you'll get there. One, ditch those fucking paper tips and get in the real world with some funky fill tips, glass tips. You can get them at funkyfilltips.com, by the way. And you know, take your game up and elevate it. You know, it just takes time. 3 times with the funky fill tip, you'll get how to roll it, and then you'll start shaping your joints better. Guarantee you.
Practice, practice,
Practice, practice, practice. All right, next one.
Next is sent in from Dan Fernandez,
All right, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Sorry.
Ooh.
It is standing on its own, though.
and he's smoking purple Wookiees.
On
Alright.
its
It's
own.
it's not bad, but once again,
Just sock them, Aton.
right there, that's the problematic area.
The bottom.
The
Sock
bottom.
all of them,
The
dude.
wrinkles.
It's not tight enough there, and it's like, you know, listen, folks that are rolling with the funky fill tip that have that circular tip on it, that lip right there. Point out the lip, Colton, like circle the lip. See that lip?
Yep.
You don't want the paper to go past that. You want to
Right.
go just below it if you're trying to get it flush, because you're going to fuck up that part and you need that part to be solid because any pressure is going to add a fucked up burn to your joint, and it's going to look Frankensteinish.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you don't care, then you don't care.
It's a true story.
I'm just saying, yeah. Word. That's better than the 4 we just had, though. I'll say
True.
that. I would give that a 6.
Think you're being funny, dude?
Since I was told to step it up a bit, you're getting like a 4.7 for me because it also looks a little bit.
Wow.
Come on, don't be
fat bottom.
Now you're being
fat bottom, and it goes skinny up top again.
And you got a little dent here at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the dent is all right, but I'm just saying, like, it's not supposed to turn into a pencil.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, dude. You just
All right.
Fuck
I'll
it.
agree with that.
You know,
You guys asked for it, you got it. So I was trying to be nice
Look
and friends
at
with
you.
everybody, but you know.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
don't you just, like,
that's real
spit
friendly.
at the screen?
It's
It's
real
So what did I
friendly.
say was
that
that,
would
like
be,
a
that would be
4.7?
funny. He saw the joint. He goes,
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be so fucked up. He just looks at it all wide eyed.
oh, man. All right, next one.
Next one we got sent in from Yubi. He always sends in his joints.
All right.
Oh,
That's
nice.
a pretty good joint right there.
That looks good.
That looks good.
He's
That
got
looks really good.
funky field tips on him.
Yeah.
Did it right. He did it right.
He did it right.
Those
Oh, you
ones
got
are really
2.
good.
You got one
Yeah.
big
100.
brother and little brother.
1 1/4 and a king size. Very
Oh,
nice.
man. And you got him free top. Looking
Yeah.
good, too.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'd give those a 9. 8 and a 9.
You're being
For
so
sure.
nice, man.
Oh, I'm being so fucking nice. Where do you
You're
see
being
it?
nice now. No. I'm trying to see. So usually I leave the tops open if you're gonna smoke them pretty much like within the next 10 seconds after you roll them. But if you're not, I close up the top so it just doesn't become.
That's
loose.
your choice,
That's your
though.
choice, though.
But I'm
Who the
judge.
fuck that says that's right or wrong?
Pro-choice.
All right. So I'm giving you. Actually, I'll give you 8.5. I'll be nice.
What?
An 8 and a 5?
8.5.
Wait,
He said
there's
8.5.
two. There's 2 joints.
No, both are 8.5.
Really?
Yeah, I think they. 1 1/4 is cool too. King size.
Yeah. I mean, I gave it an 8.
All right, what kept it from being a 9 or a 10?
Well,
What,
the
it
bigger
wasn't
joint,
flush?
the bigger joint had a little misshapenness to it, but it was still solid.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, it could have been just slightly a little bit straighter. I seen a little bit of indentation on the seam.
I got a suggestion for
Slight. It was a slight thing.
What's your suggestion?
See how the seam right there?
Yeah.
Right there.
It should be straight, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been
Amazing, right?
that would have been a 9 or a 10 depending how it
Hey.
went down.
Wait, hold on. Go back real quick.
And this one is over here.
Oh, are you talking about the overlap?
Yo, B, check out the shadows. The shadows fucked you up right there, man. Shadows make him look crooked too. You see it, right?
You're not judging the shadows, fool.
It's an
Just
optical
saying.
illusion.
Okay,
How
look.
do the shadows make it look crooked?
Well,
Just sock
on
the
the
straight
big on the big one, it's more visible.
Yeah.
On the smaller one, you can't really see it that much. But yeah, I mean that's why we gave them 8s though, Aton. 8.
Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion for these submissions though?
Why don't you get to the next one and then make
Just
your
sock the
submissions
screen, dude.
after? Thank you very much. All right.
We got this next one sent in from Mr. Miller 420.
Mr. Miller?
All right, go ahead, Aton, because we know you want. See how? But I'll point this out. See the bottom of his joint? How the paper is under the lip.
Right.
That's how you want to do it.
Don't go beyond that point.
Don't go beyond that point and try to get the whole paper over the joint or over the tip. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, Aton, take it away.
All right, props for the high and hungry tip. That's for sure. That's
you.
one of the dopest ones.
Yeah, those are dope.
I mean, it went from skinny bottom to kind of like
A fat top.
Yeah, but it started at a weird spot.
Yeah, it's got a little angle to it on that. What is it? Our left side.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 6.7.
I'll agree. I won't disagree with that. Next one.
And next we got this one sent in as well as Chad Myers.
Well, that's kind of hard to judge, but being that you got the paper tips right there, you lost me. So
Yep.
I'm gonna give you a 5 for those.
Damn.
No matter how straight they are, I'm giving you a 5.
Damn.
It's like that right now.
And that's the way it is?
How dare you?
4.7. They look a little squished.
Yeah.
Cold as ice.
They look a little
Cold
squished.
as
It was cold as ice.
Long ago.
Squish joints are not fun joints.
Willing to
No.
sacrifice.
But being that they were on paper tips,
Yep.
even worse.
It's fucking up.
And last, we got Chad Myers again.
Those outside? Okay, man.
Damn. Look at that. What is that one in the middle?
Chad, glass tips.
Yeah,
please.
dog.
Look at the flare out
They're squish
man.
tips.
on the two on the right.
Get them glass tips.
And then the twist tops. Okay, I'll take that some of the time. But right there,
What is the middle?
those will smoke and they'll get you high. But guess what?
What?
Put glass tips on those and you'll like them better.
100% facts.
Trust us.
What's your score on those? Or the same thing as the last one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because they're all the same joints, it looks like, right?
Yep.
Was that the last one?
Yep. And we got this sent in.
Look at him.
We're almost there. I got to work on it a little bit.
Well, there it is. Are there no more questions or shout outs or any of this?
Nope, we're good.
All right. We want to thank everybody for getting down with us today. All right. Tomorrow we'll be in the mix. B_Real TV at Twitch to find us there. All right. C- and I will be putting it down. And we invite all of you here on YouTube to come join us in our Twitch community when we pop off the mix. All right. Bobo, shout outs.
Catch me on the socials at on Twitter at Eric Bobo, on IG at Eric_Bobo, on Facebook at Eric Bobo Music. Please continue to check out EmpiresOfficial.com where we have all our merch and physical merch and physical copies of the album Empires by myself and Stu Bangers. And thank y'all for your support.
E-Zone.
Thank you to everybody who stays buying stuff off the website. I will be at the new Patches and Pins Expo later this month, so make sure you guys follow them and check it out. Also, tune in tomorrow for another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, 7 to 9. There's also going to be a new episode of High and Hungry that's going to be dropping today. Collab with the Hood Foodie, and we went to East LA at Milpas Grill, so make sure you guys check that out. Some really good food. And, make sure, like I said, go check out the website.
Hall Monitor.
Hi. For those submissions for the joint stuff, can you please make them nice and clear, like a clear photo or a video? Show it.
Not a shout out.
And I didn't get a chance to say it before, but
That's cool.
If you guys could do that, please, I'd really appreciate it. It would make the judging process a lot easier as well. Also, make sure you guys check out my photography on Instagram at Private Photo. Thank you very much.
Oh shit. C-.
Yo. That was amazing. Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out with me on Twitch and here on the podcast. You can follow me at C-Fan4. That's Twitch, that's Instagram, that's Twitter, that's Discord. And tonight I will be continuing the Common mix that I did this morning because I didn't realize when I chose last night to do Common as a theme for my morning mix that he's been so consistent and I've been, privy to watch some of it. And so I didn't realize he had 12 albums and I tried to fit all that, all the history of that in an hour and a half. And so I told everyone, I was like, because I missed a lot of songs. So tonight, 7 p.m. on Twitch, you can catch me. I'm going to do a way longer Common set and be on the lookout for that new High and Hungry. And I'll see you guys later tonight.
Colton.
Shout out to Morning Shot Films back here for holding it down on the boards. Shout out to Tommy Chong for coming through. And today's Wellness Wednesday, 15% off CBD products at Dr. Greenthumb. So go check it out.
To echo Colton, salute to Tommy Chong. Thank you for coming through and chopping it up with us. We thank you also for your time and energy, love, and support. And getting down with Tommy, I thought it was important that he heard all those great comments coming from y'all in appreciation to what he's done for our cannabis culture and community and whatnot. So, thank you to y'all for that. All right. Make sure you stay smoking that good from Dr. Greenthumbs. You can find it in the motherfucking LA flagship location.
Yep.
Insane OG, Christmas Lights, Ice Cream Cake, Hindu Funk, Mac 11, Maraschino, Ruby Red, Honeymoon, Great Bonsai, Rockstar, Bonsai, Rockstar, Ruby Red. Those are Red Line Genetics farmed by Green Thumb Farms. Those are all fire bags, and we got more on the menu right now. Those are just a few. Go down to all of our locations and check the flavors, all right? And if you want some of that insane gear like that some of us are wearing and the Dr. Green Thumb gear, you can go to insaneclothingco.com, or you can find them in the stores. But insaneclothingco.com, you can check the new menu of all our latest drops, all right? And, the dispensaries are Sacramento, San Francisco, Humboldt County, Cathedral City, Sylmar, Los Angeles, and coming soon, San Diego, the elusive San Diego. It's coming. It's coming. And stay with love. Love is the key, man. Don't be fucking with no hate and no motherfuckers that be on some hatred shit and throwing obstacles in your way. You don't need that shit, man.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Always think in a positive light. Keep them boof motherfuckers away from you, and don't let them bring no boof weed around you or boof thoughts or movements, all right? Again, stay with love, because that's where it's at. We'll see you tomorrow. One.
This guy is a wrecking machine.
Great show, boys.
This guy is a wrecking machine.